getting YouTube involved. Yeah. Okay. Good to see everybody. Hey guys, for those of you just joining, I write stories about, I write stories for people who feel stuck, about people who got unstuck. And if you are somewhere in your life right now where you're like, this is not the life that I imagined for myself. This is not the life I'm supposed to be living. All of my stories are about people who went on that journey to live a life that was more in line with who they were. I tell stories about grandpas learning to talk to people again after their wife has passed away. I tell stories about people finding their purpose, recovering after grief and divorce, things like that. If that's you, I think you'd really appreciate the Sapp Letter. Click the link in my bio, go to my website, or you can order the product right here. I'm doing something a bit different today. I am writing the letter right in front of you. I'm going to write the letter. So this is, I would say that's weird, but I'm like, what isn't weird these days, right? Oh, can I show you something really fast? So this letter up here. This was a letter I wrote to myself when I found out that I was not, and I realized that I was not too. It's actually so I have this letter right now. See? So I wrote this letter when I was kind of in the worst moment of my life because I realized I needed some hope to hold on to, and I was kind of at my rock bottom moment. And yes, it was actually cold outside. And so I sat down and I wrote this letter from my future self. And this person was telling me what they were doing, telling me what life looked like. And I set out to read it every single morning. I can tell you that I haven't read it every single morning, especially lately, but I do read it and it does encourage me. It centers me back to the life I want. Okay, so I need to get to work. So I'm going to start writing. These letters need to go out. Right now, we are sending letters, we meaning sending letters to about uh, 12 different states now, which is pretty cool. We launched a month ago and just started going international, sending to our first country in Chile, of all places on the earth. We are sending a story every month to Chile. So, very grateful for that. So, again, I'm going to start writing now, but please head to my website if you're interested in joining the letter club, or you can purchase with the product I have pinned. And okay, I got it right. Those of you just joining, I'm writing the Sapp Letter right now. This is something I've never done before. I'm actually writing it in front of you, and then I'll prepare it. Hopefully, it's like get going here. I'll actually be able to send it out today. So I send 2 letters out every single month. These are original stories for people who feel unstuck. For people, excuse me, for people who feel stuck. And the stories are about people who got unstuck. So if you are in a place in your life right now, you feel kind of stuck, like you're not living the story you set out to live. I feel like you're kind of far from home. These are stories about people who made it home, and they will encourage you on your journey. You can still get home. You can still get home. One of the taglines I use throughout my writing is you can always come home. You can always come home. Kind of that sentence we wish we would have heard from a parent or a loved one. But now I get to say it to you. You can always come home. And so these letters are in that back home to yourself, back home to what matters most. So welcome to the Sapp Letter Club. Click the link in my bio. Go ahead and sign up. I'm gonna keep writing them. Mm. I went and saw the Odyssey last night. Man, it was everything people are saying it was. It was so good. Arguably the I mean, it's gotta be arguably the best film ever made. But the story, man, it just stayed with me. And without spoiling anything, it's obviously about a man's desire to get home. And it's just a reminder to me that perhaps is the human's greatest longing to get home, to get home within yourself, to get home to where you really are, right? To where the real you really is. And some of you might be on a journey right now that feels hard, that feels like you're far away. You may not even know what home looks like anymore. And if that's you, I know what that feels like. I've been there. But the good news is that home is still there and it's right inside you. And the challenge is getting back to that place. And you can. And every story I write about is about someone who made it back to that place of home. Sometimes the stories I write about are more practical and observational about how to get back home and just how to feel better. But yeah, I'm grateful that you're here. I'm grateful that you're here. And you can hear it in my voice. I just want you to know that you're loved, that you're seen, that you can always come home, that you have immense value and it might feel like you're drowning in a lifeboat right now, but mhm, there's a great Stoic philosopher, Mrs. Doubtfire, said, "Help is on the way, help is on the way." So, help is on the way. It's nice. I was gonna go to a coffee shop and write, but I like to sit outside and the air is so bad today that the Canadian fires, I was like, "I think I should stay home." So it's nice now that I'm still with people. Sarah, good to see you, Sarah. Tito, it's kind of you. Sarah, are you in the letter club yet? I don't think you are. I should just start writing too, but I'm not sure if the letter club yet. Mm. No, that's good news. Thanks, Sarah. Well, whenever you're ready, we'll be happy to have you. Thank you, Sarah. Awesome. Well, yeah, let me know what you're doing too so I can support you too. I want to share a dream with you guys. It's a very nerdy dream, but it's a dream nonetheless. I really want the Sapp Letter to be featured on CBS Sunday morning. It's like my favorite show. And just to be able to see my outline. You can't see me right now. Yeah, I want the Sapp Letter to be featured on CBS Sunday morning. So I think after we get 100 subscribers, I'll start to try to pitch them. So maybe send some good vibes or good prayers my way about that because that would be really cool. Because I don't know, because it's like I really believe in like what this is. Because for people who are like overwhelmed with digital noise but crave connection and just feel like far away from the life that they wanted, that you wanted, uh, this letter really solves like a problem. That's pretty cool. So yeah, this one's strategy. Hello. For those of you just joining, I am writing this week's Sack Letter. Twice a month, I send an original story in the mail. This letter form. Stories are for people who feel stuck about people who don't feel stuck. So you're not like you're living someone else's story. Ultimately, you feel like you're just far from home. These stories are for you. They're about somehow, some way, made it home. And these stories encourage me. They're all true. They'll encourage you to. I was telling folks just a few minutes ago, I just saw the Odyssey, and it was just this overwhelming opportunity to me that my greatest desire is for someone to get home. And I think what we inspire people for all this is to like feel at home within ourselves. That's why can keep writing. Click the link in my bio to subscribe. I'm also offering a free letter. Your first letter is free if you want to do that. You can only do that on my website. I'm back. Okay. So I will type this eventually, but I like to write it out first to really kind of get to the heart of like what I actually want to talk about. Thank you. Goddess turtles is kind of okay, I'll take a quick break and see if anyone has any questions about the Sapp Letter or me or life. Um, yeah, yeah. All right. I appreciate you guys being here. If you have any questions, just let me know. I'm smiling because this letter that I'm getting ready to send out today, it's about how to come home to yourself, and it's like a more practical letter this week. And one of the things that I think are so key in returning back home to yourself is what's the thing that you like to serve people with, but it brings you a lot of joy as well. But it's something that you like to, when you think about like making someone happy, and you think about in equal parts also having fun yourself. Like, what is that thing? And that's usually a hack, if you will, of feeling at home with yourself. For me, I like to do impressions with people. My friend was over late last night, and I just started doing impressions, and they were just like laughing, and I was feeling so happy because it's what I love to do. And so I felt at home with myself for a little bit. It was really cool. I wonder what that is for you. if you were thinking of sending out a sea, don't run, don't walk, run, because that was yeah, I don't even almost it could be the best film ever made. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and switch this writing that we did today. Thank you for your help. I'm gonna go ahead and switch it on my computer and mail it out to people all over the country for this week's Sapp Letter. So thank you for your help, and I hope that you're one of the recipients today. If not, you have to wait like a whole month. So please click the link in my bio, sign up right now, and I will send you a letter. You can always come home. Uh, always, you can always come home. I love you, and I hope that you feel loved today. Talk to you soon.